Have you ever hated the idea of being fat? Have you tried every advertised means possible, but to little or no effect, to a point of asking yourself, why am I not losing weight? Well, you're not alone. Statistics from the World Health Organization shows that the number of people with obesity, which is more than just fat, have tripled in number since 1975, accounting for billions of people across the globe. That is a lot of individuals who, most likely, are unhappy with their current selves, possibly due to the repercussions that are usually attributed to going and sticking beyond the normal weight scale, an issue which also manifests in more visible ways on the body's development. But body weight is actually an issue that can be fixed, no matter where you stand. It does, however, take an active effort and dedication to accomplish as a feat. Welcome to another video of Blossom Better. Today we're going to talk about an effective and efficient approach to weight loss in a span of just 4 weeks. Indeed, being on the plump side of the spectrum does come with its own setbacks that many people don't like, especially if on themselves. Not only are chunky people in general bulkier than their peers, and therefore more likely to stand out in a crowd without any effort, being overweight can also cause concern for health. Although the former is a subject to personal interest or preference, the latter, however, is less subjective and is therefore concerning for all persons who are considered heavy. Whether you are trying to shed some pounds as a way of fitting into the crowd or simply to address an issue over health, choosing to lose weight is indeed a beneficial choice for self-improvement. However, be forewarned, reaching the goal towards weight loss may not necessarily be fast and easy, as it can be slow and hard for some. In addition, there is also a difference between doing so in a healthy and unhealthy manner. Despite this variability and disparity, cutting off some of your weight is indeed possible and can be done in as little as 4 weeks if you commit to it. Here are some health tips as well as weight loss tips you can follow across this month-long pursuit. Week 1. Make your initial attempt at losing weight to be a signal to the body about your intended goal. This is to prepare it for a change born from a drastic shift in the many ways that it was originally adapted to. Consequently, this will encompass the few major facets of your routine that affects your body. Start off with your diet. If you're used to eating unhealthy, especially by consuming junk or processed foods, proceed to cut them out as part of your existing habit. Unlike smoking or other vices, preferring to divorce yourself from these toxic foods need not have to be a gradual process, unless it's an addiction that requires eating disorder recovery from. In that regard, the goal is to instead select and consume foods that are indeed contributive to your weight loss goals. Employ a mindful eating practice. Instead of the empty but high-calorie munchies, aim for foods that are dense in nutrients but are significantly less caloric. In general, choose natural and organic foods that are low in calories, like vegetables, eggs, lean meat, etc. The purpose is to reduce the number of calories your body takes in order to prevent the formation of an additional layer of fat, all the while keeping the body sustained of nutrition and not deprived. While you're at it, consider going for a keto diet for its effective fat-burning capability that promotes weight loss. With your eating style reoriented, the next step is to change your lifestyle, specifically to a healthy lifestyle, such as shifting to something that involves more physical activity, especially if you're used to a sedentary lifestyle. Living an active lifestyle comes with plenty of benefits to weight loss, which includes an enhanced metabolism and mental stimulation that keeps you engaged. Being in a state where you're burning more calories than usual, improved metabolism, and the mindset that lets you stay motivated to lose weight, mental stimulation, are arguably 2 cornerstones of an effective weight loss practice. Week 2. The same logic still applies, which compels you to stick to the same diet. But this time, try to see a gradual increase with your workload, such as exercising more often or generally doing things that are a fat burner. If you have a home gym, this task should be relatively easy to fulfill. But don't take your rest for granted, as it also plays a crucial role in your wellness and the chance of you succeeding on your weight loss journey. You can still rest from time to time during the entire regimen. Week 3. At this point, you're probably feeling the hampering effect of your recently established weight loss routine, more so than the previous week. This is completely normal, but it's something you must endure. Instead of quitting, push yourself to do the same practices you've done in the previous week. Even better if you could put a gradual increase in the workout aspect of it. Week 4. Reaching the 4th week, give yourself a pat on the back for coming to this point. But this is no celebration day. As was the case from the previous weeks, the final week is still about cutting some of your weight. In that regard, stick with the usual routine you've been doing in the past few weeks. Better yet, you can add to your workload to substantially boost the intended calorie burning effect, all while carefully not compromising on quality food intake. Just imagine what you can become by sticking to this formula. Do you have other tips on how to lose weight fast? Leave them in the comments below. If you found this video helpful and you want to know more, let us know by giving it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos that will help you with your weight loss goals. Remember, you have control over what you can become, so choose to blossom better. Thanks for watching.